All right. Everybody's hoping we save Aida. I know there's gonna be in the Puerto Rican Day Parade signs to say, "Please save. Let's save Aida." I'm trying to save her as much as I can. I know one thing that will make her go. She did the right thing. She told me that I can't get. It's embarrassing to get food stamps. You know, she's not coming back with me. But baby about to take it too far. They do everything. Chainsaw Mac asylum stuff. Thank you very much, though. We have to save Aida. The family don't go in favor. Anyway, before we start Aida, I want to know Eric went to MIT and we know about robotics, and I looked at the robotics program, and it has to do with engineering, architecture, and the buildings that we have up here. And sometimes I was into Kinetics. Remember, Toys R Us had the Cadillac, and they had the Kinetics, and robotics is Kinetics, and Kinetics is a Yiddish word, and it's Canucks. And I always call it Kinetics, and you guys call it robotics, but the right term for MIT is Kinetics, and in Portuguese es Canic, in Castellano es Draguín. In España is dragón, and English is dragon. And I'm laying there looking above, because only dragons will only work at night. And the flame, it talks about the dragon has a penis. And then when you look up the sky, and I'm looking up the sky, just chilling. I just wanted to. I wasn't sleeping or anything. At Central Park South, and I'm looking at one of the buildings that is getting done. And and they call this a crane, and it's not called a crane. It's called a dragon. And it's a very spiritual thing when you build buildings, these tall conglomerate buildings and whatever structures, and you see the thing and you look at it, it's a dragon mouth, and it's like the dragon penis, and it works the whole building at night, and it's called a dragon. It looks, if you look at it very well, it's a dragon. It's called a dragon, not a crane. Thank you. It's Kinetics. It looks just like dragons are real, and there could be a limited amount of dragons building buildings at the same time around the world. And it's I got my MIT robotics degree thing. That's how I did the one on 5th Avenue, Little Brazil. Right up the block, I have a building coming, and it's 2 buildings, and there's like a lot of circles, and it's painted in red, and it has 2 crowns on top of it. And it's a residential building on Little Brazil. It's gonna be the tallest residential buildings in New York City, you know. How many 4 circles? It's gonna be 4 circles. It's gonna be 47 floors each. It's gonna be a hotel, residences. It's gonna be a pool and everything, and it's gonna be a great addition to New York City. Alright, so talking about Aida Diaz, I got a session for her today. That's why we have the Carpenters Union, because Carpenters, Jesus was a carpenter, and carpenter in Yiddish is carpón, in Castellano es capel, and in Portuguese is camal, in Español is aprender. And carpenters learn. They learn from everything, and they're very open-minded and they learn. That's why the people that belong to the Carpenters Union are the ones that are there, because they learn. They learn what's going on. They learn their surroundings and everything, and they know their job. You know, Jesus was a carpenter. You know, Jesus liked to learn. Everybody likes to learn. Yeah. Alright, next I have, hold on, Aida. Hold on, I'm gonna find Aida. Question, okay, this one. Aida Diaz, right here. I have Aida Diaz, La Reina de Harlem session. She reviewed 72,771 one-shot deals. Applications to proof, she only proved 72.1 were females. She only approved 17.5% of the females and 27.9% of the males applied, and she only approved 0.02% of the men. She only approved 2 men. The 2 men that she approved was a 27-year-old named David Aviles Ayala, born on April 1st, 2021 from Boquerón, Puerto Rico. She gave him $17,545.32, and he didn't qualify. The second one that she gave was a 22-year named Andres Aviles Diaz, March 2nd, 2022 from Boquerón, $14,875.32. He didn't qualify. The females that she gave to was Darlene Rivera Aviles, May 5th, 17, 2000. She was born in Boquerón, $18,125.13. She did not qualify. Then she gave to Elena Rivera Aviles, June 1st, 22, and she gave 21, but she gave her $21,245.32. Application 1-2, date 1-2-2020, Darlene Diaz Delgado from Juncos, Puerto Rico, to Ceiba al Norte. She asked for $17,000 and $445.32. A 47-year-old woman. She missed her mortgage payments because she got a stroke and was paralyzed for a year and 6 months and 2 days, and she was disabled. The rent mortgage payments were $1,754.13. She lives in Forest Hills. She did not. She was supposed to pay her stuff by February 17, the deadline, and then she and then she denied her on February 15th to February 14th on Valentine's Day. That was a Valentine's Day surprise. On February 17, 2020, she had 21. February 17, 2022, she declined on February 14, 2000. She qualified for everything, and she didn't qualify. She didn't approve her. She knew she qualified. She hates the lady because she belongs to the Partido Popular Democrático de Puerto Rico. The bank gave her an extension because she denied the application. Either people could lose all their life for this, you know. And the application too, the second one you denied was on February 2022, August 1, 1979, the date of birth, Eric Guy Castro Rivera de Las Piedras, Puerto Rico. He asked for $7,195.13 to pay his condominium mortgage. That they were going to close out on him on May 7th, and you denied his application on May 6th. He was sick also. He had spinal surgery. And you denied him because he belongs to the Partido Popular Democrático. He lives in Dumbo, Brooklyn, and you didn't like that he lives in Dumbo, Brooklyn. And then next we have, and then you had the worst interview, the Monterey interviews. You used to give for the worst hassle in time you gave. She invented people to come the next day when they were there all day at the office, and they had to return the next day and still wait, and other people had to wait more, and it was a go around. You stayed there until you finish everybody that's there. That's the rule, and she still does this. The first one was Diana Lopez Diaz from Mayagüez, 7/1/1961. She's a single mom, 3 kids, 2 boys, 1 girl. On July 1st, 1992, at 7:27 p.m. For Medicaid, food stamps, and cash, she wrote all the pertaining documents. She asked for the father of the kids first. She asked where was the father of the kids. Her response was he's in jail. Number second, you asked actually can your parents help out? You said she responded they live check by check. She said that she said she was not approved for benefits, and she asked why, because she said she was able to go to work and she don't need the benefits. And she told her, but this just until I get back on my feet. And she told her, have a good luck and have a nice day. That's what Aida responded. She knew she was from the Popular Democrat Party of Puerto Rico, but Partido Popular. Aida is a Republican in Puerto Rico. She's a proud Republican in Puerto Rico. This lady today lives in Roselle Park, New Jersey for 12 years on 17 Avon Street, a single mom. Her ex died of COVID in Boquerón, Puerto Rico on September 6, 2020. She works at Chase Bank in Garwood as a CSR. She purchased a home for cash for $174,500. She has a 27-year-old male today. The kid that she was getting assistance for asked for assistance. He was a Rutgers graduate. He lives at home and he works at Morgan Stanley in Westfield. And she has a 25-year-old who was an NYU graduate. He's a paralegal in a law office. You are a broke bitch, you know. The welfare office. You a broke ass bitch coming to the Either you're a broke ass bitch coming to the welfare office with your Home Shopping Network jewelry, because you say the Democrats own Home Shopping Network and the QVCs for Republicans. Well, my dad owns both of them. They Republicans too, with those little rings that my mom has. And then you love going to JCPenney. I bumped into you twice in JCPenney, and my grandmother bumped into you. I remember you from JCPenney, and JCPenney been owned by Emily Vitale, a Republican. Really bad. And one thing, you had a bodega shut down in East Harlem on 117th Street and Lenox, and 3rd Avenue, owned by Diego Castro Lareno, and you closed down his bodega because you didn't. He gave you something wrong, or he overcharged you?